Hello. So please use this video if you can't access the adaptation simulation. I know that it probably has certain requirements for Flash or for other programs on your computer. So try it on different devices, but if all else fails, go ahead and use this. I'm just going to walk through the simulation, and feel free to pause at certain points in order to take down data or write down any information, but I am going to just kind of go through it. So here we are. This is what the simulation looks like. You can go ahead and read this bit, pause if you need to. Cool, so part one says to look at the environment here. So go ahead, take a look at these things. I'll hover so that you can see. Cool, so then we make sure you've written down all of the information that you need to for the environment part. Then we're going to start selecting our birds here. And I'm just going to pick them randomly. So bird one, I'm going to have this light brown, medium large bird, and a medium short and slight curve beak. So that's my bird one. Let's do a yellow one this time. Let's make it small. Small. And a, I don't know, really large beak. There we go. And then finally, what color have I not used yet? I have light green. Let's make it medium. Let's do medium long. Why not? All right, so now that I have my 3 birds, make sure you write down what the characteristics are for each bird, and then also which ones do you think will survive, which ones will not survive. So make your hypothesis. Pause here if you need to. Cool, so this is continuing on with the simulation, and you can read through what this says here. So this is you recording your ideas. And here's the description of the birds if you need them. Cool, so let's continue with the simulation. Here's how the phenotypes are going to be observed, how they're written down, and how many there are. So you're going to get a population count, you're going to have resource icons, you'll have the foliage color, the environment, and a predator icon, if that is possible. Cool, so now we're going to go ahead and start here. We have the environment like we did, and we have our 3 birds. Go ahead and start. So you should make note of anything that happens. So here's one thing that happened. Go ahead and add this to your notes. Pause if you need to. Ooh, another thing. Another thing. After 150 years. We're going to go all the way to 500,000. Bam. Another thing. Ooh, another thing. Oh, and pay attention to the numbers too. Nice, and again, please pause whenever you need to. All right, we've made it to 500,000 years. Very, very, very long time. So let's continue here. And let's check it out. Let's see how things have changed. So in your notes and your questions, go ahead and make note of this. So you can look at the numbers here. You can look at the different changes. So that is officially all of the parts that you need to do for the simulation. But here is just kind of what the next part looks like in case you're curious. There is a hurricane that hits, and now they're in 3 different areas. And then you're going to be able to select different things here. And this will change the different parts of the environment. Then you're going to try to figure out which areas are your birds going to be able to survive, which ones are they not. So things are still happening. We continue to see what changes. So you can already see down here we've already lost one bird. It's become extinct. Got lots of mutations. Some species are thriving, some not so much. Oh, and then things start to change. Cool. And now that we've finished, we can take a look at these differences here. So if you wanted to do the optional extension part, there it is. Again, feel free to pause whenever you need to, but otherwise, hopefully this works for you if you couldn't get the simulation to work.